Now, I like 8. 8 is great. But when it comes to the ring, I must debate. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling vlog, who always tells it like it is. Four and 2 for Clash at the Castle. 3 for 2 at Worlds Collide. Not a bad weekend. And I knew Dominic would turn, just didn't figure in that way. Also, it sucks that no NXT UK stars won, technically. I mean, Pretty Deadly has been part of the NXT US for months now, so that doesn't count. A lousy way for NXT UK to go out. Oh well. Oh, and I was supposed to post this last week, but I had technical difficulties. Sorry. So, tag team wrestling has been around more or less since pro wrestling has been popular. It's a nice shake from the one-on-one matches. 2 teams of 2 compete, 1 of each in the ring, tagging out when they need a rest. It seems that when a new pro wrestling company pops up, they must at least have 2 titles set to go. A primary single men's title, call it a world title if you must, but unless Pro Wrestling Illustrated says so, it ain't. And a tag team title. Secondary and women's titles can come later, but you always have those 2. Then I saw 6-man matches on the WWE shows of the day. And I thought it was again an interesting concept, just like a tag match, but with 2 partners. Some promotions like NWA and World Class actually had 6-man tag team championships. Heck, AEW just introduced a World Trios Championship to try to bring it back into prominence. But then, somewhere between WrestleMania 3 and the first Survivor Series, I saw my first 8-man tag. As it was on Superstars of Wrestling back then, it was just 4 jobbers against 4 superstars, them being the Heenan family of King Harley Race, Hercules, King Kong Bundy, and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Even Vince McMahon and Jesse Ventura sounded surprised at the concept, even though Vince probably came up with it. But even though such matches with more than 6 superstars involved in a tag team match aren't all that common, I do worry about them. Not by my angle, watching on TV, more from a ringside seat owner's angle. With 6-person tags, those not in the ring usually stay close to the corner, so the view is only obscured for those in direct line of sight with the corner. But you get to 8, that means 2 superstars has to be on one side of the corner on the apron, and that blocks the view for many more people in the ringside seat. They pay $100, $200, $300 or more for these premium seats, and during a match like this, they're stuck looking at 2 guys' butts almost the whole time. Like on SmackDown a few weeks ago with Street Profits and Hit Row on one end. How many people had to try to look around Top Dollar's big ass to see any action? And then came the Survivor Series. Now, don't get me wrong. I do like Survivor Series. It's like the All-Star game of the WWE season between WrestleManias, but have 2 superstars on each side of the corner? That's kind of smart for those who bought into the first 5 rows behind the corners. And that's not to mention the Tag Team Survivor Series. Remember those, with 5 tag teams on each side? That's 18 men on the apron surrounding the ring, and obscuring the view of practically everyone on the arena floor seats. And possibly a few rows up the stands, too. At this point, the only thing a fan can do is to look towards the Titantron or to watch what's going on. And that is a waste. When I went to WrestleMania 28, even though I won the ticket in the radio contest and was up in the nosebleeds, I brought binoculars to see the ring. If I wanted to spend a night watching the show on a screen, I would have hawked the ticket and stayed home to order the pay-per-view. So this plea is going out to the WWE matchmakers on behalf of those in the front rows. We beg of you, do not have any more tag team matches outside of Survivor Series with more than 6 superstars involved. Your fans pay premium prices to get up close to the ring, and the service is far from premium if so many butts block the action. Or, if you must have 8 or 10 person tags or more, how about not having all of them of each team on the apron? How about just 2 of them with the others on the floor crouching and watching it from mat level? They can easily swap out, one going to the floor while another goes up on the mat to await a tag. And as a bonus, if you do it that way, you can incorporate into the next WWE 2K game so you can have true Survivor Series matches. Just have the player use the joystick buttons, L3 and R3 or whatever you call them, to swap the superstars on the apron. Makes it a more strategic game without bringing the match flow too much. Just do something about these bloated tag matches. To paraphrase Popeye, 8 is enough, and enough is too much. I'm Chris Wall with the Wrestling Vlog, who always tells it like it is. Stay safe, pray for peace, and I'll see ya.